Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. It's time for stream. It's not even the usual shit. I was about to say art night, but it's like actually no, it's not Wednesday. That was the other day. But we're doing art anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and start the work timer so that way it's not blocking off Saku's face. Yes, go away. Here we go. Or a Saku's face, rather, to be more precise in my language. But yes, unfortunately, no disco tonight, which is fine. But it's like, well, I have art stuff I want to work on anyways that I wasn't able to work on as much as I would have liked to outside of stream. So perfect excuse. However, what I'm currently working on is a secret. But there is a condition in which I will reveal it anyways. But I'm not telling you that condition because that would give away what the art is. So that's exciting. I am almost done with the line art though, so I'm pretty confident I can get this done because it's not super complicated. Um, but then I have another art project that I would like to work on as well, just in interest of time because I don't think I'll have too much time to work on it besides this like weekend and whatnot. Mm, I should be able to work on it during next art night too. So if I don't finish it tonight, I can work on it some more then if I don't get around to it otherwise during the weekend. So that's fine, but I might as well start it today. And when I'm working on that, I'll go ahead and show my iPad again, like usual. But for now, it's a secret hidden away from you. But yeah, so that's what's happening with why you can't see my iPad like usual. Um, thumbs up. I haven't made any new progress to the strawberry sake since I last worked on it during art night, so not missing much on that. Yeah, that one is also pretty close to getting done with the character line art. Still not decided if I want to do the background line art. Later problem though. Um yeah, so I also slightly changed how I have my timer instead of like the two 35-minute sessions. It's um 3 because I feel like that's more up to what I want to do tonight. Because I don't know if I want to run the timer an additional time like I sometimes do for art night, or usually do for art night to be more precise. Um, keep saying to be more precise. I need to stop that. Uh, making me sound like a broken record. But yeah, that's what's going on there. Because after I get to the longer break will probably be Project Diva. Because I didn't want to go to Muse Dash again. I've been doing a lot of Muse Dash when I usually like to alternate between the two whenever I end up using them as kind of filler. So that's what's happening with that. And it's been a while since I last played Project Diva, so that should be fun, actually. Well, yeah, I'm really excited for Off Kai. I'm really hoping I'm like all prepped for that. I've been doing a lot more video editing than usual, so that way I don't have to worry about my inability to video edit. Like it just kind of dawned on me when I was like starting to do video editing. It's like, wait, I can't do my usual video editing spiel that I normally do because I'll be at Off Kai. I'm not bringing my computer with me to Offkai. That would be a little ridiculous. And I don't have a laptop that I can video edit on instead. So it's like let's try to get through it. And I did do a lot. So like I already finished Ace Attorney, and that actually ended up being split into two separate videos. So there won't be any gaps for Ace Attorney as far as like the blip for not streaming it next to Offkai. So that's exciting. Um because everything else is gonna get shorts filler. Um, because the other week, not this last Thursday, but the Thursday before, we like decided to start up some of the case 4, and just like, well, I might as well have that like as a separate video because I tend to include what case number we're on for the YouTube title. So it just made sense to me for them to be separated into separate videos. So They are. And then I finished editing Disco Elysium actually earlier today, but I did get most of it done actually yesterday. Because Ace Attorney was pretty short, all things considered, despite us moving on and doing like a second case, basically. We're starting a second case. So. And then I finished Disco Elysium today in basically no time at all because I got most of it done the day before, so yesterday. And I actually managed to finish Persona as well because there wasn't that much Persona because I was just too dying from both the heat and then antihistamine lack thereof. So things worked out basically, which is always nice. I like when things conveniently work out, especially when it was like not the intended. It's like this wasn't intentional, but things are working out anyways. Um, let's see. Yeah, so finish editing Persona. I did not export it yet though, because I finished it like literally right as it was about time for me to start doing my stream prep as well. It's like I'm so close to done. I want to get this done before like I fully start a stream prep. So I did do that as well. um so I'll be exporting that after stream. What else do I want to say? Yeah, since I finished Ace Attorney, that means tomorrow I can no, finished Persona. That means tomorrow I can start on editing on Ace Attorney, like literally what was just streamed the other day. So that's exciting. I'm also kind of looking forward to that because that's always kind of fun time. It's like, oh, it's super recent, but like a more immediate playback of what happened. That's on a separate layer. Adjusting some of my line widths. Not that big, not that big. Ooh, trying to just align with and then accidentally sent it so far. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I am done with the line art. I'm not putting the sketch away yet, though, because I have some lines that didn't make it as line art that I still want to be able to, like, cross-reference. Okay, I think I'm safe to put the sketch away. Yeah. Come on. Get the settings. Um, I hurt you. I know what you aren't. I forgot to set my line art folder as my reference folder. I'm gonna set it as a reference. Silly me. No wonder why it wasn't working. There we go. No, silly me. Thought I can keep going. I never claimed to be the smartest bun in the bin, but I am trying my best. Smartest bun in the bin is a good one. I should try to remember that for future use because it's such a ridiculous phrase. But I sure love me my ridiculous phrases that mean nothing to anyone other than me. Now, it does make me ponder why I'm allowed to speak, but that's normal. No, no, I'm not the perished. mood though, given the current weather. It's okay. You can come back from being perished. It's fine. It's fine. God. Okay, so one of the videos I was editing earlier today, I don't remember which one it was. It could have been Persona, it could have been Disco, but someone got a Thai tea redeem, and it sounded good then, and it still sounds really good right now. Thai tea would be so refreshing right in this moment. Maybe when I'm out with my sibling tomorrow, we can go get Thai tea from somewhere as well, but who knows? Oh yeah, Marble. I know you weren't feeling well enough to disco, but if you are feeling well enough to join me while I do kind of whatever, you are free to join me in VC. Like, don't feel bad just because we're not doing disco. Like, you are still invited, regardless. I don't think I muted my phone. Ah, crashed into my desk. It's fine. Surprised I still haven't summoned that one spirit. Damn. Meow, meow, meow. I don't know. Short break time. And I guess that's all it took to summon the spirit. Shit, okay. Let's see what we summoned. Oh my god. Bat. How cute. Hexwing. It's so cute. During cool autumn nights, something can be seen stalking the skies. Sounds of other nocturnal creatures herald his arrival. Wow. So cute. Let's see what colors it comes in. Let me move that away. He's such a little guy. Oh, the cherry blossom colorway is very good. I love the little cherry blossoms on its wings. The brown one is also really cute. And then the basic pink one also. Ooh, the dark purple is also really good. There's a black and red. Very good. And the more Halloweeny. Delightful. This is a cute little guy. Wow. I'm gonna keep my dust bunny out though, because dust bunny. I could never not have the dust bunny. Just look at him. But let's see what other activities you can do to summon another little guy. Let's see. Chirping noise in the mornings. Right, cooking sounds. Afternoon breeze. Vinyl player. Meditation. Okay, maybe if you do some meditation, that one will start come up. Snowstorm. Oh, while the sun is out, every time I tidy the floor near the window. Okay. So you can keep the clean one on and perhaps get that one. But let's see if we can poke around the meditation one. Let's see. Okay, that didn't make a noise, so maybe not meditating here. Can't meditate here. Can't meditate there. Okay, can't meditate here either. Okay, so the bay window is the only place for meditating. It's a different lighting. Ah, in the morning. Okay. Nope. New spiritographer rank. Hell yeah. And we got another hint. Let's see what the other hint is. Let's see. I think it was this one. After dinner stretches. Okay. So we have the little guy do some stretches. But for now, let's keep it on the meditation. The little dust bunny doing the meditation's also really cute. Very good. It's kind of fun when we get like a little guy, and then during the 5-minute break, we just look at the little guy. I am almost done with the flats, by the way. Just a matter of recoloring some lines that I wanted to recolor. Ugh. An ad break will be starting after basically the short break is over. Oh my. It's actually pretty good timing for the ad break to start. Especially since I'm hiding my canvas for now. I do hope I can work on the other thing that's not a secret project. So yeah, that way you guys can see something. That break's about to start. Oh, there it goes. And there goes the timer. Back to work. No, I don't think that's recolored. Like I missed a spot, basically. I sure did. Fixed it though. There's like a gap in a new spot too, so let me fix that. Oop. With the correct. And there we go. Are you okay, bud? Why are you meowing? Sweet kitty. He meowing. Oops. Oh, I ended up accidentally switching the eraser. That's what happened there. You know what? Yeah, I should recolor this as well. Almost forgot about them. Okay, officially done with the flats. Yippee. Or maybe I spoke too soon because I'm seeing some gaps. Okay. Hopefully there's no more gaps. You know what? I forgot to recolor eyes. Eyes outline. Hello, Crow. How's it going? How are you? Okay, that's good. I'm doing okay, though. Sending a text to my mom right now to ask her to check up on Sir Cat, because I don't think he's feeling well. Oh, I see. Crow has brought two other people, Tucky Melon and Chupa. Hello, both of you. How are both of you as well? You definitely brought you, but I see. Okay, so you just coincidentally joined at the same time. I love coincidences. Taki is not brought. Okay. Well, welcome anyways. How are you? Very silly, yes. I'm working on a secret art project, by the way, but that's why it's not visible. You're gonna be so mean, are you? Are you gonna hydrate me and stretch me? You're just bugging the crowd. That's fair. As you should. Yeah, okay, there's the stretch. And hydrate. 2 hydrates. Fair enough. I'm hydrating with Doc P, 0 sugar, so it's basically water. Yay, headbutts. Basically water? Yeah, it's mostly water. It's 0 sugar, so it's 0 calories. So basically water. That's like saying a fart is basically air. Not quite, but go off, I guess. But, like, at the same time, a fart is basically air, correct? Breathable air, probably not. But both are true. Oh boy, hot dog water. And the maple syrup. I love the tea redeem. Yeah, moderator only, because the chat death adds to the, tea. Like, yeah. Technically, you're not the first chat death because Marble perished earlier. There we go. You don't remember being here before, but it seems nice. That is fair. I'm glad you think the vibes are nice. I feel like I vaguely remember you, but I don't know how you got here. You've apparently been following since the 27th. Oh, I was part of a Pride raid train back then, so that's probably where you came from. You recommend? Wow. I'm flattered. But, I was doing a Pride raid train with the Point of Pride, Rainbow Beacon, so that's most likely how you ended up here. I'm so thrilled that Twitch is like, hey, you follow this. Hubs for long lost lovers from another life. Oh my. Oh. Do do do. Yippee yo, head pats. Um, great. We just chill here for the most part. Today I would normally be playing Disco Elysium, but my collab partner for that isn't feeling well, so just working on some art instead tonight, which I do regularly stream on Wednesdays. It's it's both chill and chaotic at the same time is usually the vibe for that. Depends on who's present and what's happening. Um it is indeed not Wednesday, correct? But since I'm doing basically filler since I'm not doing my usual Friday stream, I'm working on art anyways. One's a secret project, but there is a way for me to end up showing it off anyways if we meet a certain threshold. What what is that from? You're not supposed to be there. Lair select my beloved. Where is this? You're from that. Interesting. No. That doesn't I feel light to. Maybe I didn't select good enough. Let me zoom. I cannot zoom in further. I will figure this out eventually. Aha. There we go. Stretch thine wrists. Okay. Oh, you're gonna eep? Okay, have good eeps, Crow. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. A shake off, I see you. Another hydrate. Well, you know what? That's fair. Just another hydrate for the road before you go, basically. Yay, more head pats. I love when head pats. Yay, more head pats. And another stretch. Because you're mean and evil. Yeah, you're so mean and evil, Crow. Totally. I did make my model. I drew the art for it, but I had Mango Peachy rig it for me. Let me go ahead and shout them out. Because if you aren't already following Mango, you should. Mango's a good bean. I actually am going to be meeting Mango in person for the first time during Off Kai, so that's very exciting. Was Mango's last stream when we played Repo together? I guess that makes sense. Damn. But I'm looking forward to meeting Mango at Off Kai. Have a good okay. I feel like they sound familiar as well. I might have mentioned them during the stream when you were here, since I like to mention like all my model credits and whatnot for raid trains. But they might be familiar for other reasons too. That I can't help pinpoint as well. But Mango's a good bean. I've known them for quite a while, so definitely very exciting that I'll be meeting them during Off Kai. Not the hand sanitizer in your paper cuts. Oh. I might have messed up my layers a little bit, but it's fine. Sulubu or something. Oh, I see. It's like, what is this layer again? I have some layers that are literally the same color and it's throwing me off a little bit, but it's okay. You can't see the art because it is a secret project, unfortunately, the one that I'm currently working on. But when I'm not working on this secret project, I will be sharing my canvas again because there is another art project I would like to work on. Usually I do show my art though, just sometimes they're secret projects. Yeah, we chill art. Yep. Not the fail to drink tea. The tea redeem has chosen violence tonight, it seems. I should get around to sorting out my tea redeems for like the chat deaths to be automatically calculated and not just a mod report thing. One day. Not today though. Red Bull. I had my Red Bull in from Aldi earlier today. I don't need Red Bull today. I should retry some rose tea because when I first had it, I liked it enough, but then I don't know. It's a smidge too flowery for my usual taste, but it's been a while since I've tried, so I should try it again. See how I'm feeling about it. You only do the fruity teas? That's fair. I don't usually have fruity teas personally now that I think about it. Hmm. I like my roasty tea flavors for sure. Like, I've been super into oolong. It's kind of funny, actually. Because oolong is a tea redeem in my little tea thing. However, comma, that was in there before I first had oolong. But oolong is really nice to me. I really like my roasty flavors, for sure. I'm happy I discovered that. You don't think you've ever had? If you do like roasty flavors like coffee, I would recommend it. I can't really think of a better way to describe it other than like roasty and like kind of nutty. Like, it's definitely not exactly like coffee, but it is adjacent. Break time, damn. It doesn't sound like your cup of tea. That's fair. I do really like how diverse tea is, just generally speaking. One day you'll find a tea you like, right? I forgot there's tea. You don't like teas generally. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the path line. Can't smoke it? Well, guess I'll douse it in some water. See how that goes. Humanity is strange. That I need it, yeah. That made me think about the idea of making tea out of spinach. I don't think that would go well. As much as I like spinach, I think tea it should not be. Some trees are good for that as well. Yes, correct. Hello, Leshy. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, green tea, a classic for sure. I am unfortunately picky with my green teas because if it's jasmine green tea, no. Flavor wise, you're probably not going to get much. No, probably not. Oh, chamomile. That reminds me. I need to try chamomile tea again because I'm pretty sure I've had it before. But apparently, it's really good for like histamine stuff. And I have histamine problems, TM. So I've been meaning to like try it and see if it helps. But I first need to find out if I even like it. My mom does have plenty. So it's just a matter of like actually making a cup at some point. What does the tea redeem feel like giving me right now? Let's see. The tea redeem is like, I'm not gonna give you anything. Ball, however, is gonna get punished. Another button getting eaten. Wow. Like you ate a button not even that long ago last. Yeah, it really wasn't that long ago. And the tea redeem is really making you out to be a button eater. You're hungry for buttons, you guys. Better than not eating anything, I guess. I guess depends on the button. Are there nutrient dense buttons out there? This is the top line of speaking. I should silence myself. I didn't mean to actually just stop talking after making that joke. For the record, I just like got locked back in to working on the rendering. Oopsie. This is not part of the bit. This time anyway. Ad break is incoming in 3 minutes. Welcome back from ads if you were taken by them. Huh. That that definitely is a brutal and confusing cliffhanger. Damn. I think the fact that it's left unclear is fucked up. Hopefully, the next update won't be too long, so that way you're not left on that cliffhanger for too long. Oh, damn. Sounds like your webcomic really chose violence then. It's an action one. Oh, is the season finale? Oh no. That's fucked up and evil. Yeah, I need to mark things off on my little checklist. I finished the render, added the background color, and watermark. Now it's time for the all sorts of the exports. Sounds like I'm exporting goods or something. I don't know. Oh, I just noticed I've been exporting these at double the size that I wanted to. That's fine. I can just export them again. Um, let's start this over again. Are you reading the season afterward and the storyboard artist is being very goofy? Or, yeah. Throwing into the afterward a bunch. That's really funny. I like when artists freely like reference their own work and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to tell you or remind you why they do that, but that's fun. Okay. Done with all my exports. I'm done with this. Yippee. Which means let me edit my list. I can remove it from there. Yippee. And now I'm onto the birth gif. Because it's a gift for a birthday. For a friend's birthday. There we go. I'm really good. It was explained really early in the comics, so it's been a while. That's fair. That is a really cute emote. Man, I really need to poke at Emote Lab again, but I would want to like poke also at the custom textures to see if I can actually add the chain that connects to Saku's lip piercings. Because originally I couldn't figure that out in an effective way, but there should be a layer that I think would make that more feasible. But I haven't bothered testing it yet. It's also really cute. That's such a squishy nod animation. Oh, I wish I had the patience to animate like that, but I do not. Not usually, anyways. Okay. So say this. There we go. Okay, I can soon reveal my Clip Studio Paint to you guys again because I'm no longer on the secret project. Wow. Oh, let's see. Here we go. But that iPad reveal. Gasp. It's blocking off the dust bunny. Well, I got the little guy from this, so let's change our activity so that way the bunny isn't being blocked off. Is the desk a safe spot? Can I do drawing on here? No, the bun is very cut off with that. Typing. No, you're just. Oh, Oh, it's still partially blocked, but not nearly as bad as other angles, so I'll accept this. This is fine. This is acceptable. Unless, maybe the fireplace instead? Yeah, the fireplace is a better spot for, like, the gaming. The knitting is even better. That's like a... Where it's blocked off for the vertical stream. Hmm. Oh, sipping. Right, the sipping is so cute. Let's sip with bun. Let me move the clock so it's not on Saku. Be a night, because that's a little more accurate. Okay, we got 5 minutes. Let me see, because I'm not entirely sure for composition yet. Oh, some of my items on my throne wish list is out of stock. I don't care. um, right. So I'm drawing a character from K Project for a dear friend's birthday because they love K Project. I really need to watch it myself at some point. I've been meaning to. I just keep not getting around to it, unfortunately. I really need to fix that though. What would be a good pose for this bean? Oh, you know what would be clever? The person that I'm making this a gift for has cosplayed this character. So what if I just steal one of their poses? I'm so big brain sometimes. Once in a blue moon, I get a strong idea like this. I'm glad you agree. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is that character. It's like, is that that character? Yeah, they like chopped the bangs a little bit from one of the last times they cosplayed. Let's see. Mm, no very strong poses from that post. What about this one? No, mostly just cute selfies with friends, which is perfectly fine and normal to take at cons. Let me see if I can find a photo shoot that they did though with the character, because I know they've done that. Yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely cut the bangs quite a bit. All right, they did a panel while in that cosplay too. Completely forgot about that. They did a like a K project panel specifically, which yeah, as they should. Hmm. Like I kind of wanted to do maybe a chibi, but maybe not a chibi if because I do like that pose, but it's not really translatable to chibi. You need to try and draw your own foxtail at some point again. That is fair. Came across a different K project cosplay that they've done. Okay. Okay, I've definitely passed the point where they had pictures of this specific character. Got it. You tried, but the shape was so hard for you, especially since you're really trying to do with that tracing. That is fair. Like, foxtail shapes are so specific. Like, let me not use the eraser to try to whip out a foxtail. Like this could pass as a foxtail, but like they're so specific. Because like cattails, they're like little stringy boys, but foxtails are like bushy. That's more. I don't know. Tails, they're just a time in general. But foxtails in particular are definitely a specific shape. Okay, I think I will just steal this one pose, but it won't be a chibi like I originally was thinking, which is fine. I can't get away with doing only chibis. Shoot, back the timer's like, actually, it's long break time. You can eventually afford a custom model. You want a foxtail toggle. That is fair. Understandable. I think I will take this time to actually take a break. Let's look at the little guy that we got from meditating. Oh my god. Frog. Flutter frog. As I start my day in quiet meditation, I can sense another presence eyeing me curiously. Wow. Creature, indeed. It's so shaped, for lack of a better word. Let's see its colorways. Here you are. Let me move my task list away. Actually, I can just put that away. Because I'll be closing this shortly. Let's see. It comes in a black and red. You have a foxtail redeem, but it's a free customizable one. But there's not enough customization for you. That is fair. Like, in theory, I wouldn't mind getting a customizable model, but in practice, I don't think it's practical because of how specific Saku is. Unfortunately for me, I have made my life difficult. Aqua frog. Orpal in black. This one screams poisonous. Oh, monarch. Well, I was gonna say this one is giving strawberry, but I think that's the idea. Wow. Strawberry frog. Comes in rainbow too, as it should. Your current one's pretty close, but not exactly what you want. That is fair. Wimpter. Wimpter frog. Wow. It's low-key Saku colors, but only low-key. Actually, maybe it's more high. Maybe it's closer than I thought it was. Actually, like looking and seeing my model like right next to it. Actually, no, that is very. That is pretty spot on Saku colors. Actually. That kind of reminds me during one of my Neptunia games playthrough. Like, there's one where Neptune turns into a bike. Don't worry about it. But there's like a bit where they were calling her purple ugly. But I just looks at the bike, looks at me. I am the same shade of purple. Why are you calling it ugly? The Sakura one is cute. The frog is very shaped. It's like a marble sprouted limbs. Like not marble as in marble or a friend, like an actual marble that you get in like a game or something. It's definitely a critter. Anyways, let's get my dust bunny back. Yeah, not you marble, like the actual object marble. Same vibe as when one identical twin in fiction says they're the handsome slash pretty one. Like, you have the same face as each other. No, literally. Wow. The bunny is so good. I love the bunny. I love all the colors the bunny comes into. He's just so creature. Oh my god, I just remembered I can pet them. I just remembered I can pet them. Ugh, it's so cute. The way it like folds its ears when being pet is so good. I love when bunny. I'm laughing at my empty canvas. I'm like, wow, I finally finished the thing. I gotta show you guys my canvas, and I'm going to proceed to not draw on it at all. Yeah, because I was good. My plan was when I got to the long break, I would actually just pivot to Project Diva and then do that until I'm done for the night. So, canvas reveal. The canvas has nothing. I'm giving you guys nothing. But I at least figured out what I'm going to do with the canvas when I start working on it. I could, in theory, just disobey the break timer, but it's too warm to disobey the timer. Otherwise, you don't naturally have limbs or a body. Interesting. Is there currently a place to read the Leshy lore, or not right now? Because I am intrigued. I'm just gonna skip the long break. Yippee, I got EXP. Wow. Gonna go ahead and close this because this is very resource intensive. And I'm going to keep showing my iPad. You're not gonna see the anything I'm drawing on today, apparently, but you will see you guys. There you are. You have a lore command. I'll give you a random bit of lore. Interesting. I'll have to do that next time I'm sitting in your chat. What am I looking to? Right, this. I was gonna scoot over to my chatting screen for once while I set up going to Project Diva. Seems my Stream Deck is struggling to reconnect to itself, though. I think it just crashed outright. That happens sometimes, unfortunately. Activity monitor. Come on, Stream Deck. It's quite rude of you to crash. Did it automatically reopen or not yet? Okay, it did reopen. Okay, let's go. Bloop. It didn't change the scene like it was supposed to. Everything's fine. Everything's fine and well and dandy. Okay, sometimes technology is like, you know what? I'm not gonna act appropriately. And there's not much I can do about it. And that's okay. Oh my god. My PNG is still visible here, apparently. There we go. There we go. Now my head's not being sandwiched by hands for headphones. I don't use the screen super often. You can tell by the scuff that happens whenever I go to this scene. I used to use it every time I streamed, but it's like, I'm too lazy to go to my chatting screen when I'm wrapping up stream, actually, so... But, right. Let's put away an iPad. That's actually fine as is, for the most part. Let me skip down. Now I'm gonna close one copy of Steam to open a different copy of Steam so I can play Project Diva. Yay! Let me unplug my iPad too, because I need to use that cable to use my PlayStation controller. You know what? I can pull out the controller thingy. Yay, music, yay! Yeah, you be. Waiting for Steam to open. Now let me update my stream category. Because Project Diva is art. However, comma. It's not the same. Hatsune Miku, Project Diva. It's been a while since I last played Project Diva. I don't even remember when it last was. April 18th, apparently. That was the middle of Bunathon. Wow. That does check it out. That's kind of what I expected, not gonna lie. Let's hope it behaves. But hi, Granny. Why you exploding me? I did nothing wrong. This time. I guess unless you want to argue the fact that I didn't end up actually showing any art while doing art because I finished my secret project with just enough time to not actually start the non-secret projects. So I just got to show you guys an empty canvas about it, which is really funny, honestly, but... Okay. I don't know if this will change my position. Oh, it did. Yay. Don't mind the jacket being removed. It had to happen. Helps if I change my scene too, though. I thought I was doing that. I did not. I forgot that I still had studio mode on. I was the only explodable being within your reach. I mean, you can pet. You can pet Very Boony. Very Boony has a chance to explode. I wish that was scripted. That was truly RNG. I love when RNG is like, you know what? I'm gonna commit to the bit. Beautiful. Okay, let me pull up the Project Diva song list for you guys. So if you guys want to request songs but don't know what's default in the game, you can take a look. Did I finish editing my stream category? I sure did. Hell yeah. Okay, in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep hitting random. Well, this is one hell of a song to start with. That's for sure. I don't mind starting with it, but this is gonna be a start. Oh dear. Good luck with that, Leshy. It is hitching. Let's retry, because sometimes retrying helps. Nope. Maybe. What? Okay, that was weird. Oh, maybe full screen. Okay, hopefully. But now it's a different song. uh, you love when the screen flashbangs you so the hard that the traction can make out the eyes of Fitzy and Frog mode. Oh dear, was that what was happening? Okay, sometimes it is just not getting my keys in. Let me put the controller away. Does this undo it? It does. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's restart from the beginning. Because in theory, I do love showing the controller because it's fun, but if it's making the game not behave, then. Nope. Rock you or something. Um. Let me try a different compatibility layer. Because sometimes compatibility layers are the problem. I'm pretty sure there's been a new version of crossover since I last played Project Diva, so maybe it behaves better on a different compatibility layer than before. Sorry for the flashbang and the technical difficulties. There's a reason why I seen her pick Muse Dash for the filler rhythm game. Because I love both of them about as much as each other. However, one's a lot more reliable. Tim will just go next level degen and become a circle clicker. Huh? I don't get it. Osu. I mean, Osu does work on my computer, but I haven't played that in a while, and that really hurts my hands. I want to say so far so good. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Maybe restarting the song. Now, you know what? I might just need to change the graphics settings now that I think about it. One of your voice hit his hands with circles. No. Oh. Um. But yeah, like, since I'm doing the enhanced broadcast, that's more demanding on my computer, so maybe I just need to change the graphics settings down to mid. Hopefully that does the trick. This is definitely much better so far. Usually cat wouldn't do that. It's not the first or even second time. Let's see. What did the cat do exactly again? Let me scroll back up. Oh, pooped on the floor. Keeps up this kind of behavior will become an outside cat once the house is eventually finished any move. Oof. I mean, sometimes when cats do things that they don't normally do, it's because they're not feeling well. So if you have like a friend that is a vet or you can afford to go to the vet, it might be worth doing that. I definitely don't advise outdoor cats at all because that's just not good for their health. But that was definitely much better as far as like the game running goes. Let me go back to the other compatibility layer. The one that I know works better with Project Diva. I know, it's just I wish I thought about just lowering the graphics settings sooner. I'm silly. Hi Pyro, what's up? Peachy isn't here, Unforcheese. I think I don't know what's going on. I have not played up to any Overriders versus Doggoos yet. I would like to, but I do not. I did not buy it yet. I have heard it's not worth being blah, 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 paying full price for it. Peachy is a bonus. Peachy is a bonus. I love one Peachy, but she is not present, unfortunately. You grew up on a farm and your cats are all outside cats except on occasions when they were hurt/sick. That is fair. Some cats are better for, like, built better for, like, farm life, but just generally speaking, cats being outdoor cats drastically reduce their, like, lifespan. Yeah, making your cat an outdoor cat lowers their lifespan by a lot. Yeah. You got on sale and you think it's fun. Yeah, that's fair. I've heard it's also really short, like 3 to 4 hours. So it would be like a stream whenever I get around to it. Yeah, it doesn't need very long, yeah. Which is fine, but I'll have to snag it whenever your next goes on sale. Same thing with the game makers, whatever that one is. You still love Uzume and Up and more and just the vibes. That's fair. I'm glad that it's enjoyable despite the problems with it. Because it being really short and like base price $40 is kind of insane, honestly. um, but definitely glad that it sounds worthwhile for on sale. So I'll definitely pick that up at some point. Hopefully. We got Project Diva visible again. And hopefully it behaves nicely. I didn't know that there was like an actual like game making mechanic. Like it makes sense that there would be, but I haven't seen much gameplay of it at all, so it's just menuing and then a timer. Ah, okay. Fair enough. It's puzzle to you to try to get better quality. Hmm. Like better quality games. Oh. Helps if I pay attention to the game. Okay, I think the other layer might be the compatibility layer, might be the new best compatibility layer for Project Diva. Unless. Hmm. Damn. Oh my god, ball raid. How was your factories? Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch compatibility layers after this song. I think the other one was better, ironically. Actually, I think I'll check on crossover ratings. Nope, messed up the notes. Ultramontane, hello? Did the game make you mad? You made mini bots today? That's fun. And you get money and stuff from making the games that lets you increase shares as well. Ah, I see, I see. But I hope you had a good stream. To everyone that has come along with Ball and doesn't already know me, my name is Saku or just Q is acceptable. I use he, him pronouns, and I call myself a variety streamer, though I do tend to stream mostly visual novels. Normally on Fridays I'd be playing Disco Elysium, but so my partner for that wasn't feeling well, so I am doing other things. I started with some art, but I was working on a secret project, so no one got to see the canvas, and I finished that. And I was like using a Pomodoro timer and got to like the long break, and that's when I was planning to switch to Project Diva, and here we are now. I'm glad you guys are having fun. In chat. But yeah, if any of you do need to step aside for any reason, be it to go sleep, go eat, whatever, there's no pressure to stay. But of course, you're more than welcome to hang out and or lurk. Request some songs for Project Diva after I reopen it again. um, actually, let me check the compatibility layer thing first. See if there's ratings on it on Crossover's website. Project Diva. There are some ratings. The last one is from 25. This person says D3D metal. I haven't tried D3D metal in a while, so actually let me do that. Apparently I haven't played Project Diva since last Bunathon, so and there's been like a new release for crossover since then, so just like I gotta refigure my shit out. Been very exciting. Yeah, well, please do your after streamer care. That's important. Do take care of yourself. Go eat, you old man. Um, Also, if you do decide to follow me, follows are anonymized, so you won't be called out in particular if you do decide to follow. But you can use the say hi reading for a personalized greeting as well. Yippee. And I'll just be playing Project Diva until I'm done with being live. Oh shit, content warnings on sale for like $4. Uh, yes, please do take care, Pyro. Have a good eeps. Thank you so much for popping in and chatting for a bit. I appreciate it. I always have immaculate vibes. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, let's get the game visible for you guys again. Plus, you got a handhold. You're a quarter of the way there. You'll get there eventually. Maybe. That does remind me that I do need to set up what that actually does sooner than later because Peachy's almost all the way there. Professional lurker. Very good. I love my lurkers. Here's the glass. She's also saving for that. She's gotta. I think this is definitely running the best so far. Which is funny because once upon a time, D3D Metal was the worst compatibility layer to use for Project Diva, which is why I haven't tried it in a while. You also keep being amazing, Pyro. I appreciate you. You're nowhere near close to being able to hold hands with Sakyu. I mean, how many channel points do you have, Marble? Plus, Pyro said they're a quarter of the way there. Still much more to go for that. 300k? Okay, so you're closer than Pyro is, at least then. I think Peachy's the only one that's even remotely close to handhold. Well, I guess Skelebloke used to be a top channel points holder. I have no idea where they're at with that anymore, though. They don't pop into chat as much anymore. Like, actually chatting, anyways. They found other streamers they liked more, which is fine, but it's kind of funny. Mm. Mm. It's still not perfect, but it's acceptable enough. At least for that song difficulty. I don't feel like closing and reopening the game again, so I'll just duel. Since I won't be closing and opening the song again and a song game again, please feel free to submit your song requests. Just don't expect me to get full combos or anything since the game is not running perfectly, and that's fine. Aw. I think I'm gonna try putting the controller away and see if that helps. Kind of doubt it will, but might as well experiment. Yeah, okay, that shouldn't happen. Hmm. I guess I'm gonna close and reopen the game after all. Time to switch compatibility layers again. Size. I hope it doesn't become a matter of having to, like, um, go to an older version of crossover for it to run as well as it used to. Because sometimes that's the case, and that makes me sad. Especially since I don't think I currently have an older version of crossover installed right now, so I would have to go and reinstall one. Let me see, I might have one handy. I might. Good info. Okay, I do have an older version of crossover handy, so if push comes to shove and this one doesn't behave as nicely as we'd like it to, I do feel bad when streams become like, watch Saku troubleshoot his game. Like, it's more understandable for, like, Bunathon. That's just kind of inevitable. But for just regular weekly stuff, I don't know. It bothers me. Okay, this song I just haven't cleared before, but I have gone into the end of based off the percentage, so this will be interesting. Wow, okay, that shouldn't have happened. Didn't really feel like because of the game necessarily having issues, so let's try a different song and see what happens. I'll also turn off the controller, see if that might be the interfering too. I got to the end of that song, but it was definitely still having the same issues. I am unfortunately going to close and reopen the game yet again to go to a different compatibility or different version of crossover blatantly. Why did it have to flashbang you? Or me too? It's quite rude. But I think the older version of crossover is the move to make here. Because it wasn't having this kind of issues before. Don't move. I can go to my tired and true settings. I'm missing dependencies. Get the controller back out again. No button wants to work. There we go. Come on. It doesn't want to install the dependencies. Oh, there it is. I just had to make fun of it. Somehow missing font faces. Cracking knuckles feels good sometimes. Now it's installing the impact font. Okay. Come on, older version of crossover. I believe in you. Huh. I somehow have not put 100 hours into Project Diva on the Steam version, anyways. That's kind of impressive. Close, though. Quite close to the 100 hours, but still not quite yet. Wow, such gameplay. I know. Hi, Relix. How are you? Welcome to the. I went to a previous version of crossover so I can hopefully not have game issues. Part of the stream. Where's the window? You know, it's because I tried to select the window early. Project Diva. Boop. 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 You just gave your analog product a deep clean and changed out the buttons. Now it's working better than before you open it? Hell yeah. This is a rank 10 song. This will be fine. Hopefully. And hopefully the game's running better now that I'm an older version. It should be fine. Yeah, okay, this is a horrible song to figure out if the game is working better or not. Um, I'm inclined to not think it is working as well as it should be, though, unfortunately. Let me put the controller away again. Once again, not another particularly ideal song, but Migu 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 all over the place. So true. Very beautiful board. Nice. Hmm. I'm just gonna do a different song. So true. Congrats on your stream streak, Relix. I don't think it's behaving better, and I might just have reached a point where I just would be better off restarting my computer too. Which, like, I'm just gonna sooner rather than do that, truthfully. Oh, hi, Peachy. There you are. We were just talking about you earlier. Could I actually have a mod unpin the pinned message, by the way? You were lurking? I see. Well, we missed you. We missed you dearly. Thank you, whoever unpinned it. I'm going to try a different compatibility layer. Ah. I want to Migu in peace. But alas, I'm not allowed, apparently. I'll try the compatibility layer that was actually in the crossover rating, since I went the correct version from the review first, I suppose. And if that fails, I'll try the one other compatibility layer, and if that fails, then we're just ending stream. You, every time people were talking about you, yeah. I talked about you because we missed you. I was wondering where you were, but you were absent. We were talking about how awesome and wonderful you are and how much we love you, but you weren't here. I do mean this genuinely, by the way. This was the actual conversation about you. If you don't believe me, you can go back in the VOD. Like, this was genuinely the conversation about you. I know it sounds fake, but, like, no, genuinely. Because, like, Pyro showed up and it's like, oh, hi, Pyro. Peachy isn't here, unfortunately. And then we just went on about how much we love you and how great you are. You're gonna sob? Good. Cry about being loved. You've earned it. Or something. A sob. Solgly solving sounds alright. Yeah, that too. Oh boy, Luca Night Fever. Once upon a time, I actually was learning the dance for this, but then I never finished learning it. God, that was over a year, like a decade ago. Holy shit. Anyways. Yeah, okay. Like, that wasn't too bad, but it was still having its issues. But I also was having my own issues too. I'll try the one more compatibility that I haven't tried on this older version. If that doesn't work, that means I probably just need to restart my computer. You at least scrolled back and read chat? See, I told you I wasn't lying. You didn't believe me still. For shame. I'm also kind of surprised you were able to scroll back that far in chat. I know Twitch can be weird about how far you can scroll back. You did believe me, you're just curious, that's fair. I can't fault you for that one. Curiouser and curiouser or something. You've been lurking for a bit, I see. But even still, you believe in me? In me? I see. Well, that might be a mistake. No, it's fine. Um, I guess it depends on what you believe in me for. Yes? Okay. Well, that might be a mistake. You believe in me also for something more specific than what Relix said, or the vague general yes answer also? Just in general? Okay, that might also be a mistake. Believing in me in general might be a mistake, because sometimes you shouldn't believe in me. Nuh-uh. Yaha. Believing in me that believes in you? Believe in the us that believe in you. The game's still not behaving, by the way. I think this is the best it's behaved since switching crossover versions, but it's still not ideal. That's another song somehow, Jesus. We're different people, first of all, Marble. Second of all, I'm not saying you guys shouldn't believe in me. I'm just saying you shouldn't believe in me generally. Because some things you shouldn't believe in me for. Other things you can. But not just a general yes. Not a blanket yes. There's a difference. You believe I will solve world hunger? I wish I could. I would love to dismantle capitalism. However, comma, I am just a little guy on the internet that is very disabled. If it took you into a rabbit hole, here is where you go. Okay. Man, man. I'll try. I'm not gonna hold my breath for this. I'm not gonna 100% all of Project Diva. I don't give a fuck about the game that much. Especially since the game itself isn't behaving properly. I'm already nerfed. That's just not gonna be. It's gonna be even less feasible. You believe I'll eat bread before bed? Not tonight. Kind of impressed that I actually survived all the way to the end of that song, given all the dumb game not behaving bullshit. You want bread? Go get some bread. You deserve it. I think I might have only two more songs in me, given that the game's not behaving. But if I fail out of a song, I give up. Unless it's a song that I would normally fail out of, anyways. Damn it. At least that was my own error. Oh, have a good bed, Relix. Sure. Eat well. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. I appreciate you. Damn it. Wow. You don't have any, or at least the kind of bread you want? Damn. That's unfortunate. I made it to the end of the song, so I'll count that as a win. Snowman's a good time. When the game is behaving properly anyways. But it's a good song. Man, I wish it was snowing. Or just cold weather. Yeah, okay. That's it. This was not a fun time for Project Diva anyways. I love when games decide, like, I'm actually gonna hate you for existing or something like that. But otherwise, stream was a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed stream, despite the struggles. Well, that's a cursed look. Let me put the controller away. Hang on. I should have thought about that. There we go. Nope. I reset my position. Hang on. I know what I'm doing. There we go. I'm a pro streamer. I can be a pro streamer, not good at it, I suppose. Okay. But not tomorrow is Saturday. Yep, I know my days of the week. Uh-huh. Totes. I mean, I sometimes do. Not today, though. For a split second, I thought tomorrow was going to be Sunday, but not quite. But next stream, regardless of what day of the week it actually is, will be 100 line. Yippee! 100 line is a fun time. I love 100 line. I love when the lines are 100 or something. Very excited to see what more comes from the route that we're currently on. Very excited. Tomorrow, no stream though. Nothing in the Discord. Like, nothing planned for the Discord anyways. I'll be doing some more prep stuff before Off-Kai, which is exciting. Off-Kai is literally next week, which is crazy. But I do already have my raid target in mind, especially since, Ball ended stream, so that makes it that much easier, truthfully. I will be raiding into the, Disabled Collectives raid train again, like I've done last week at some point. They are currently raising funds to help out members in need of mutual aid, which is very exciting. Yeah, just another Disability Pride raid train. I didn't join them. I think it's just because I'm not part of the DC3, yeah. Yeah, and there's the other, like, another Disability Pride raid train that's happening next week. That's by, I don't remember the name, but there's another Disability Pride raid train. It's just like, oh no, that's the weekend of Off-Guy. I can't join, unfortunately. But you should support that raid train. I'm pretty sure I already reposted about it, on Blue Sky. Yeah, there we go. I'm good at words. So, but the person that's currently up for the DC3 raid train is Jia Kimchi. And they're currently playing some Pokopia with a couple of other friends, or at least one other one. So that's exciting. Yeah. Then here's the raid message. Go ahead and copy and paste as we land onto their channel. I hope you guys enjoy their raid train and whatnot. Once again, no stream tomorrow, but 100 line on Sunday. Sunday. So there'll be a long stream, a nice long stream. Yeah, I hope to catch you guys then, but if not, I'll catch you all whenever next time ends up being, because next Friday won't be Disco Elysium again, because I'll be at Off-Kai. So if you happen to be at Off-Kai too, let me know. Maybe we can arrange for meeting up for a bit or something. But yeah, I'll catch you all next time, whenever that is. But until then, fare thee well. Yippee. Wow.